Brave Tornado!
Straight out of the box, this piece is amazing. I love it, I love it, I love it. It looks straight out of the anime. It looks like it jumped out of my TV screen, and that's how I remember what WARGREYMON looks like. The claws are really nice. I love the back, his wings, or rather his shield, as seen in the latest anime. He used his wings as shields. There's the crest of courage. The only stickers that I use are the ones for the eyes, the red tips on the shoulder armor, and the crest of courage on his back. But everything else is very color accurate. I love all the small little details, the red piping around his chest, his shoulder armor, all the way down to his shin armor. For aesthetics, definitely for me this is a 5 out of 5. I would give it 6 if I can. 5 out of 5 aesthetics. It looks 100% accurate to what it looks like in the anime, and how I remember WARGREYMON to look like. So 5 out of 5. Unfortunately for the articulation, it is not really good, especially for the head. There's not much action going on here. He can't even turn his head 360 degrees. The tilt up and down isn't much at all, so the neck and the head area is very restricted. The arms are okay. They works pretty decent. I actually made a small modification so that he can twist his forearm. There's also an issue with his elbow joint that couldn't actually let his arm rest or extended straight fully. So I also did some minor modifications. I actually saw this YouTube video on how to do a simple modification on the elbow joint. I put a link down below. The legs are pretty okay. Overall they work quite well, except the fact that the knee joint is very restricted. The range of motion is barely 90 degrees. The ankle is fine, so it's just the knee. The knee joint isn't that great. And of course the wings on the back can be split and close together to form the crest of courage. But the range of motion here, again, is not that great. I wish that we could tilt the wings a bit more, or spread it more wide open. And lastly, the waist swivel, and there's no ab crunch, so Yeah, articulation for this guy is below average. I would give it like a 2 out of 5. Pretty mediocre, but still decent enough to pull off some poses as you've seen earlier in the video. And unfortunately, there are no accessories for this guy, so it's like a 0 out of 5. Overall, I'll still highly recommend this kit because it just looks really good in the aesthetics department. But if you're not a fan of Digimon, I think this is a skip. Easy skip. That's all for today. I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.